calculator as well. All right. We don't really need our graphing calculator right at this moment. Just take it out of the desk. All right. I'll show you some really cool stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Grab. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Remember, every time, come prepared. Why I enjoy using the iPad for this is because it's just so nice to draw the line. All right. Now, what I want to do is I want to talk about graphing. All right. So let's review. All right. The first most important thing you have to remember is y equals mx plus b. All right. Where m is our what? And b is our what? Yeah, good job. That's that easy. Come on now, please pay attention. Start out great, especially those you guys who weren't happy. All right. So you have y equals mx plus b. All right. So what I want to do is we're going to take number 1, and I want someone to tell me what the slope is. Slope is 1 is correct, but really we write it as a fraction, so we say what? 1 over 1. All right. So it'd be 1 over 1. 1 over 1. And my y-intercept would be what? Yeah, but I like to write the y-intercept as 0, 3. Did I go with this? The number in front of the x is 1. Right, the number in front of the x is 1. All right. So now we're just back to graphing, right? So we always plot the y-intercept first. So we graph 0, 3, plot a point, and then we go up 1 and over 1, and we're going to go up 1 and over 1, right? Now listen, remember how we had open circle and closed circle? Closed meant it was equal to, open meant it wasn't. Did I agree with that? So in this case, the line, all right, it's everything greater than. Did I agree? So does it include the line? No. So we say the line would be a dotted line. That just symbolizes that it is everything above that line. So then you take your highlighter, you make it big, and you highlight everything what? You highlight everything above. Look how simple that is, guys. That is very easy. If you know how to graph a line, then this is just simple. Everybody good with that? Yes. No, just on this problem, not on everything. Just on this.
But how come you graph that part?
We're greater than, right? So greater than is above.
Oh.
Less than is what?
No.
Below. All right? That's number 1. Well, I just went up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Yeah, you could do 4 dots if you want. All right? All right, so let's go down the page. All right, so what's the problem with number 3? Yeah, it's not right in the format. Exactly correct. So what do I have to do to the x? Move it to the other side. So it becomes y is greater than, no.
Negative x.
Yes, negative x plus 1. Am I good with that? What? No. Nothing, don't. 1 minus x is the same, but we want it in the right order. Because now we want to say that m is what? Negative 1 over 1, and the y-intercept is 0, 1. So now we're going to plot the point 0, 1. This time we're going to go what? Down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. What kind of line? A negative line? What kind of line? Dotted line. Thank you for listening. One person. These we have dotted lines. And then we're going to shade where? Yeah. We're going to shade where? Why below? Greater than. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're not listening, some of you. Greater than is where? Above. Less than is what? Below. I am above up here. Everybody agree with me? All right. That's what I want to see. Anybody have any issues? All right, let's have some more fun. Number 5. All right. So what are we doing with number 5? Slope is 2. Thank you. Slope is 2 over 1. Y-intercept is what? Good. 0, -4. So what do I do? Down 4. From there, I go what? Up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. What type of line? Dotted line. You can grab your test off my desk. It's up there somewhere. Miserable. All right. Now, what kind of line?
Now it's below. Please make it less.
You didn't answer my question. What kind of line? Dotted line. All right. And then we're shading where? Below, because it's less than. Did I agree? Simple. You can graph a line. This is just really. All right. So here we go. Let's do 12. All right. We're just going to go down. My other algebra class will be the right side. You guys will be the left. All right. So again, slope is
1 over 1.
1 over 1. 0, -3. So we're going what? Down 3. Anybody have any issues? Everybody agree? All right. Now M is what here? 3 over 1, y-intercept. 0, -1. So this time I go down 1. This time I go up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1. All right. Now what do I have? We call it solid, right? Solid or broken or dotted. All right, but it's definitely solid. All right. So here we go. I'm drawing the line first. And then we are shading where? Above. Right? We're shading above. All right, so 16. We got some problems here because it's not in the right format. So I have to move what? Move the 6x. So now we say 3y is greater than, whoa, no, -6x plus 12. Now I do what? Divide by 3, and that's what? Brilliant. So slope is equal to a y-intercept. Exactly. So let's do it. 0, 4. Then we do what? Down 2 to the right 1. Down 2 to the right 1. And now what type of line? Dotted line. Shade where? Shading above. That's good. Anybody have any issues? Well, what's the difference between 14? What's the difference between 14 and 16? No. The line. What's the difference between the lines on 14 and 16? The line. One's a what? Dotted line, and one's a solid. So what's different about the inequalities? Yeah, greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to is a solid, just like graphing from yesterday. All right, let's take a look at 18. All I have to do on 18 is do what?
Put the 5x on the other side,
Yes.
so y is greater than negative 5x. Then the slope is negative 5x.
And what type of line? Dotted line. Shading above. What do you mean it's always dotted? Shh, stop. Why do you say it's always dotted? Did we do every single one dotted? That one's solid. Same as what I was telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you now. Equal to means it's solid. Just like when you're doing inequalities. Solid dot and an open dot. Same principle. Alright. So what do I have to do on this one? Yep. So I just have what? Okay. Now what do I do? Down what? Down 4. Up 2. Over 1. Solid line. Okay. Okay. Do I have any issues? I think it's easy. Do we agree? Alright. 22. What do I have to do first? Minus 10. So y is solid line, right? But we don't say left. This time we're graphing what or shading what? Below. We're not there yet. Still, you tell me you can't know where above is for horizontal? And vertical. Which one do you think is greater for vertical? Greater for a vertical line. If you had a vertical line, greater than would probably be what? To the right. Less than would be to the, it's all logical. All right? It's very logical. All right? So if I had, for example, 21, so y equals 6. All right? So we automatically know that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're supposed to remember that it's a horizontal line. Because it's a horizontal line, now less than is probably what? Okay, below. Nothing to it. Everybody good with that? All right, everybody okay? All right, now what I want you to do is I want you to take out your handy-dandy calculators. All right, so I can just show you something kind of cool. All right. Now, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to close this. I don't know what that was. All right, so you just see my screen now, right? All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open this up. And what we're going to do is I want to try to demonstrate I'm going to try to drag this into the screen so everybody can see it, the recording of it. All right, which I think is pretty cool. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to try to show you now how to do this on your calculator. I have an 84 plus, which is I think a little bit different than some of the CE. All right, a little bit different, but it's kind of the same. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to show you on mine, and I'm going to show you on the other ones. All right, so if I want to graph an inequality, I want everybody to go to y equals. All right, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to turn off my plotting points because that's what we were doing before. All right, so I don't want to plot the points anymore. Then I'm going to go back down to the y equals. All right, and then let's just graph, for example, we'll just graph the first one, which was x plus 3. So everybody types in x plus 3. Now on these calculators here, a little bit older versions, you have to click this. Watch what I'm doing. I take it all the way over to here. And then, does everybody see what I did? I moved it all the way over to the other side. All right, then you hit enter. Oh, I think this is for everybody's now. All right. Now, this is actually for the newer one. So this comes up. You have options to color. Now, some of the older ones do not have that option. On yours, you just have to hit enter once. Hit enter here. Enter again. Now that's a dotted line. Hit enter again. Now that is a big enter. That's the same one line. That's great. You hit enter again. Right, so if you hit graph right now. Okay. Now, same thing, just stop and sit down and listen. I'm not showing you, I'm not done with the presentation. You shouldn't have a question because I haven't done anything. All right? So what's happening now is you can select a color, right? Whatever color you want. That's kind of nice because you can change the different colors. What? I'm not done. I'm not done. All right? So I went over, I clicked. Here, I promise you I'm going to get to you. I promise you. Be patient. All right? Now, for these calculators, when you hit this, you want to go down to the line. All right? So I'm going to go down to the line. Now, you click the arrow, and it changes. All right? If I hit enter, uh-oh. I gotta figure out how to work the computer one. Sorry. Okay, I'm trying to change it. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. There, so that is what? That's the symbol for what? Greater than, right? And if I click the arrow again, that will be less than. There's other options, all right? There's other options, but when it's shaded above, that's greater than. When it's shaded below, it's less than. Now, the calculator doesn't have the ability to do dotted lines and solid lines, so you just have to know that. Well, yours might, but sometimes it... Oh, my goodness, listen to what I'm saying. Yes, it will draw a dotted line, but then it won't shade it. All right, it won't shade it if you just draw a dotted line. There's dotted lines, solid lines, and then thicker lines. All right, and those are just so you can differentiate between different lines if you want to look at them. All right, then they upgraded to color. All right, so you can do them in different colors, so it's easier to differentiate between them. All right, so this right here, in my problem, I'm shading, well, it didn't matter, so let's just say it was less than. Was it less than or greater than? Greater than, so I'm going to change it back to greater than, and then I'm going to click OK. All right. Now, I'm going to, remember, I want to zoom standard because we had messed up the screen before. And there, it graphs the inequality point. Right? It's really actually kind of cool. All right? It's not anything that fascinating because of the fact that it's just simple to do by hand. All right? So now, I need everybody to graph that, and I want to see if you understand. All right? So show me your calculator, and if you can't do it on your calculator now, you understand what I'm saying, right? Now you got it, right? So everybody knows how to use their calculator for the inequalities, right? All right, it's really kind of cool. All right, it's really kind of cool. All right, if you ever get stuck on it, remember, zoom standard puts you in a 10 by 10 screen. Sometimes also you're plotting points. We learned how to plot points on the calculator. You got to turn that off. It'll say error dimension, so you got to turn your plotting points off. All right, is everybody okay with that? Does everybody agree that's kind of easy, right? Very easy. All right. Now, what I would like for you to do is, that's really all I have, guys. We have only a couple minutes. Try to finish it up. All right, try to finish it up. Hope you agree it's super simple, super simple. And then next week is a big week. All right, next week's a big week. All right, good job for today, guys. Yeah.